Let us concentrate on the sensations of our body breathing. We pay attention to each breath, but make no attempt to control it, mindful of the length and depth of each, not forcing in any way. We notice that some breaths are shorter, some breaths are deeper, and we may notice that our inhales become longer, our exhales more gentle over time. We pay attention to the breath, but we do not command it. Let's put our hands over our ears and concentrate on the sound of our breath, moving in and out. Then we drop our hands to a comfortable position and turn our mind to the action of our diaphragm, the major muscle of breathing, that thin dome-like structure that separates the upper torso from the lower torso. Imagine it as a piston driving the movement of breath throughout our body. As we inhale, that piston pushes down to enable the lungs to inflate with a fresh supply of oxygen. When it does so, there is less room for the internal organs. So the belly, and to a lesser extent the ribs, move outward. As we exhale, that piston pushes up. Thus, the new supply of oxygen is driven through our cardiopulmonary system, providing that essential ingredient for functions within the body. When the diaphragm moves up, there is more room for the internal organs in the lower torso, so the belly moves back toward the spine. Let's move our hands through our ribs and place them so our fingers hug them and the thumb is toward the back. We notice the movement of the ribs, the contraction and relaxation of the intercostal muscles, opening the ribs out and up as we inhale, and then moving back to their original position as we exhale. The intercostal muscles are the secondary muscles of breathing that connect one rib to the next. We pay attention and see this activity in our mind, as well as feel it in our body. Let's place our fingers on the pulse at our wrist and think about the benefits of our breath, mindful of the way that oxygen is moved through our body with each beat. Blood that has had its oxygen removed comes through the superior or inferior vena cavity into the right atria of our heart, then the right ventricle, moves through our pulmonary artery so that it can go back to the lungs and pick up a fresh supply of oxygen. It then moves to the left atria, the ventricle, and pushes through the aorta to nourish the entire body, our organs, glands, brains, helping to process glucose that enables muscle movement. The breath flows whether we give it our attention or not. This is all done by the autonomic nervous system, the control system that acts largely without our conscious awareness and regulates our bodily functions. We go through most of our day, our life, without being aware of the constancy of the signals that work between our mind and our body. But now we focus our total attention there, tuning into the amazing activity, the miracle of breath. Let us place our hands over our face with the fingers on our forehead and the heels of our hands on our chin, making a pocket for our breath, feeling that warmth. We can feel the exchange of breath. Feel the touch of the breath and the movement of the air current through our nostrils. Each inhale draws substance from outside ourselves: nitrogen, oxygen, argon, water vapor, particulates in the air. We intake the atmosphere of our planet, inhaling the unused oxygen of other living things, the oxygen produced by plants, particulates from processes, and inanimate objects. Each exhale adds our breath to the environment around us, increasing our connectivity to other human beings, animals, to plants, notably providing them with carbon dioxide, to inanimate objects, those on our planet and beyond. Through our breath, we are connected to the universe, to all that is and all that ever was. As we are mindful of our breath, we gradually experience a quieting in the mind that we have not experienced before. Let us concentrate on the actions of our body as we breathe, mindful of the feelings and sensations of breathing, noticing the resonance of breath within and without, and using this concentration to center ourselves, finding peace and freedom.